Hello folks, I'm OdinSpack, and welcome back to day 2 of Ring Fit Adventure. That's right, you came back, so you must have not have hated day 1. Some things I learned was getting all my tech and stuff working for this properly, making sure my microphone's at a good spot so you're not hearing me breathing all the time. But just so you know, I'm going to make sure that I'm taking my health first when I'm doing this. And, you know, I'll do my best, obviously, for recording and making sure everything sounds and looks all good. But, you know, if I have to heavy breathe or, you know, I got to take a drink of water during something as opposed to in between, like a transition screen or a loading screen or whatever, you know, I'm going to do that because, you know, it's my health. So I got to look out for that. I also had just a much better food option today. All I've had is a banana before doing this. I haven't been up very long, so I'm gonna try to do this in the morning when I haven't really eaten too much yet, have a little bit of food and get going. So that's what I'm planning on doing, and that's right, get ready for day 2 of your adventure. So I was gonna say this a lot, that's why we're calling the parts days, because it is days. It's our exercise journey in days. So, you know, they say the first 2 days are the hardest. Hang in there. I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I don't feel like my muscles are sore at all. Let's go on to today's lesson. By the way, how's your ring fitness been going? We're going to just say I think this is about right. I don't want them to mess with the difficulty right now, so we're going to keep it at this level. And then once I'm feeling better about this later, then we will adjust the difficulty as need be. I actually don't know what it is right now. We'll go into that a bit today. But, alright, we're going to ignore all this. So I'll meet you after the stretch. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. When you do dynamic stretch, you earn some XP. Yeah, so you'll see me start with some experience points after I do the stretch. So you'll be like, well, where'd you get that from? It's because I did the stretch. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, World 2, the Land of Night. We finished the first world, which was just like in the first place, I believe it was called. But now we're into World 2, which is a little more advanced. We got some paths. Not sure if you saw those in a second. We got another title, Curious About Fitness. There's our dynamic stretch experience. Alright, here's our story summary. You joined forces with Ring and nearly defeated Drago for the villain. Yeah, nearly defeated. The more Drago trains his dark influence, the stronger he will become. You must stop him. Drago is over there now. Yeah, a little more, few more stages in between here. Haha, you know I've only gotten this far because I was sloppy, right? Well, that's gonna change. Ooh, this is where Drago was raised, the Land of Night, where the sun never rises. Monsters are most active at night. We need to be really careful here. Alright, so now we can go revisit worlds. There's no reason to go back to the first world, so we're not gonna worry about that. But yeah, we actually have a menu here too, which I'll quickly go over. So this is where we can set our different fit skills as we unlock them. And yeah, we can set them as we earn them, of course. So we can set up to 6. That's going to change. We're going to earn more as the game progresses. More slots and more exercises. So we just got front press. We'll go over what that does in a bit when we get that. We also have changed looks. So you can actually... there's equipment in this game. So you can change not only how you look, but also change your stats. And at any time, you can change the model of your character, skin tone, eye color, style as well. So you can change that at any point that you want. Select world. You know, we completed world 1, no big deal. So we'll be using that to go back to some worlds. That'll matter later. And then we have a catalog here, which is basically just like you're like not like a bestiary, more like a collection, like an item collection. Not bestiary, right? That's the right word. How do I say? I don't know. Maybe it's both. I have no idea. But anyway, this is an item collection. It's neither of those. And we have some secret things that we'll see later on. But so there's our basic menu, and then we also have this is like the more advanced menu that shows like kind of your exercise stuff. So it's going to show you like, you know, like how many calories you burn each day, how long you've been going. It's going to show you can look at records with your friends. You can look at how much times you've done particular exercises and that. There's our difficulty level, so it's at 10 right now. So that's like, I guess that's just the baseline for like when I chose like I don't exercise a lot, so it just set me to 10. We'll up that for sure as the game goes on, but it goes up to 30. I think 10 is good for this project, but like I said, I will raise it a little bit. But just because, like, once the difficulty goes up, it's really just like the reps of things going up, and it kind of just makes everything go longer. So we'll progress less through the game with this. And then we have titles. So we only have 2 titles so far, and this is just to show off to people. But because this account doesn't actually have it's not connected to online or anything, it doesn't really matter. And then you can actually mess around with some various settings here. And this is where I kept talking yesterday about, like, exercise mode. No, like, fit battle. Like, you can have it so that, like, you can, like, the exercises just end, or you always complete the exercise you do, or you can always complete exercises that switch sides. So some of them do, like, left side, right side. We're just going to leave it at don't complete only for the sake of the project. And then you guys didn't see me enter my age and weight yesterday because I cut that out. I don't really care about showing it. I really did want to show it so that you guys know how that's going to be, like, as I progress. Let's see how we do. So I'll be doing weigh-ins for myself personally probably every week, and I'll update you when that happens. So, alright, well, that's it. That's all the menu stuff. Let's get into some exercise. Let's get going here. Must be a town close by, right? We've come this far, but if monsters, Drago summon, really showed up near town, that'd be really bad. Put a stop to Drago's plans. He's too dangerous. Alright, Nightcloak Pass. Reach the goal. Alright, estimated 5 minutes. So let's get going here. Like I said, we're going to aim for the 10-minute goal each video, each day. And depending on how long the video is, we'll see where we get to that. But yeah, it's a little dark out here. We got water here, so we gotta do more knee lifts like we did up those stairs. So pretty much the same thing here. I don't know if you have been noticing, I've been vacuuming up these coins. It's money. I don't know, fit bucks. I don't know what they're really called. Gold. I think it might just be gold. The aim's fine. But gold will be useful for, I mean, it's an RPG. What do you think it's going to be useful for? I bet you have a guess. Alright, so now we have 2 enemies here. So our new skill, Front Press, allows us to hit multiple enemies. All of our other ones are only single attack, or single target. But now we have a 2-hitter, so, or a 3-hitter, but... So we'll use this one here, Front Press.
Okay, let's go. Focus on your chest muscles and rest in.
Yes, this is good for your chest here. You can feel it in my arms, too, here. I mean, it's an arm exercise, so it makes sense, right? Shoutouts to ARMS, by the way, the game ARMS, which I played once as a demo and never since played again. But we'll unlock various multi-targeting attacks, and they're typically not as strong as the single-target ones. Not always, but typically they're not. But you know, it's good to have a combination of single target and multi-target depending on what you're fighting. All of the encounters are predetermined, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know what they are. That would have been a good research thing to do ahead of time. But I'm just going to do my best to kind of mix up the exercises in that anyway. So. We'll do chair pose. We'll take it a little easier on this one, just as we kind of warm up here. We'll move into some of that other stuff in the next battle. Chair pose is really fun, though. I really do enjoy doing this. It's fun doing the yoga poses. It's really cool. There we go. Oh, it's just money. I guess it's just called money. I really thought it was like gold or something, but I guess it is just money. And something I tried to point out last time, but I was like dying because this was very weird to do the first session. Those big ring medals are experience medals, and they do what they say. They give you more experience points, so you obviously want to collect those when you can. And the ring's telling us if we could jump higher, we could pass these enemies. So I'm sure that'll be something that comes into effect here. So here we have a blue kennel bell. These guys are just stronger than the hoplins. Most of the enemies in this game have fun, like, fitness relations, like, you know, Kennel Bell, like kettlebell, like that's the joke. Oh, the Hoplins are basically, they're like goblins, which is more of an RPG thing. Typically your first enemy in an RPG is a goblin. It's not always the case, but quite often is. So that's the joke there. One thing I will say, this doesn't carry across the whole game, but a lot of the varying enemy types, the only real difference is like they're stronger or hit harder or take more hits, which is kind of lame, honestly. And that's the one thing, if they ever make a Ring Fit Adventure 2, which they might, it could happen. I would really like them to expand on that. I don't want to ruin that too much, though. We only just started the game. This is only our second enemy we've encountered, but it's my biggest problem with the game, is there's too many, like, enemies that just do the same thing. Because there's actually, like, a lot of different RPG elements in this game that really only happen when you, like, get to boss fights. Like we had Drago yesterday. I mean, he just hit us. But again, we don't have any skills or items or anything yet, so that really can counteract anything besides just getting hit. But again, like, that'll change, so. Alright, sorry, I have to actually, you know, I have to actually get down and do that exercise, so it's I gotta say, doing this is a little interesting, to be to be honest. It's a little weird doing this with the headset and that on, but it's really helpful. It doesn't help that my room, like, doesn't have any kind of cooling. Normally when I do this I have a fan going, but it's getting near the winter time, so I don't have that in here, and plus for recording you don't want a fan, you know, blowing into the microphone, so I'm not really too concerned about that. You know, because I do have to wear this headset mic, which I don't normally use, because if I attempted to do this with the stand mic when I did the last part. I actually recorded with both the headset mic and my Yeti microphone, which is like a standalone microphone. And I ended up going with the headset mic because it sounds pretty good, but also because I'm moving around so much. So my audio would be all over the place, you know, if I wasn't wearing a microphone, you know what I mean? So I kind of have to go this route. Is it my favorite? Maybe not. But, you know, it works, so. That's only our second medal? Okay. And my TV's so dark, I can barely see these little, logs here. Alright, so here we have these boulders. So this is basically the ab guard. You just kind of do that motion and you break the boulders. Is there gonna be another enemy? No, maybe not. We do get another level up, so that's cool. Oh wow, we got extra health too. Alright, sweet. Here we go, we got 4 hearts now. Like I said, it is just Zelda. You know, hearts for health. Or Star Tropics. There's an obscure reference. You guys ever play that game? I Let's Played that once. Really, really long time ago. Really long time ago. Fun game though. Alright, we're not gonna do this until the end of the day, so. Hey, that's pretty good. We've beat the first stage for today, so good on us. Nice battling. Your attack and defensive power increases as you train your bot as you level up. So you level up in game, and you level up in real life too. We'll just have to defeat lots of monsters and get even stronger. All right. All right, Ring. Ah, check out that treasure chest over there. Treasure chests contain all sorts of items. If you find one, you should absolutely check it out. Yeah, so along our paths, we'll see treasure chests. Some will be out of the way. This one's just like a tutorial one, right? So here you go. Here's some money, which doesn't mean anything right now, but it will. Money will matter eventually. All right, monster. Oh, a villager. Look, this is somebody, like a new character. Monsters. Up until now, not a single monster has ever descended upon our town. Oh no, there are people living here. They could all be in danger. Let's defeat the monsters and make sure everyone is safe. Alright, Dashalong Tower. So they're very, there's not too many stage varieties in this game. They definitely do a lot of repeating stuff, and they'll just kind of add different mechanics to each of them. So we kind of already saw an area like this at first. It is different. It's not the exact same, but it is very similar. Alright, we can't get up there. Can't jump up that high yet. So at some point we'll be able to. Fortunately, not quite yet. Let's see if we... Oh, I messed that up. Ah. Oh well. I think we missed one of the medals, but I don't know if you can actually get it without being able to jump high enough, so... we'll see. I don't know if we'll revisit this area, though. Alright, we got 3 enemies, so you know what we're gonna do. Front press. The more we get attacks that, like, hit multiple enemies, like, you're gonna see those used a lot more than the single target ones. The single target's more ideal for, like, your boss fights. Well, most boss fights. Not all of them. I don't think there's a do nothing option, because ideally I would like to use that attack again. So, that's the thing, right? Like, we definitely need more attacks that hit multiple enemies so that we can kind of rotate between them. Right now, we can't really utilize that stuff. It's because we just started, right? Oh, 2 turns on that, so it's not even going to matter. I don't think there is a do nothing anyway. There's also a random option as well, which why not? We might as well use it. It doesn't really matter which attack we do right now, so we'll just do the random option. Because we have to wait 2 turns for that front press to recharge. So, by the time it recharges, there'll only be 1 enemy left anyway. So, no big deal. Also, some enemies don't attack sometimes. It's just kind of a thing they do. And yeah, see how we chose random? Now it's just gonna choose stuff for us, so we don't have to even go into that menu. So there you go. There's your shuffle. There's your auto battle. Of course, there is no auto battle in this game because, you know, you have to exercise, but it's as close as you can get to an RPG auto battle. Oh, there we go. It gave us front press again. So, not that this matters now, but why not? It's a new attack that we got today, so let's use it. It also doesn't tire me out as much. So, it's got that going for me too. And yeah, and Ring talks a lot, by the way. Not sure if you noticed. Let's move on. Let's keep moving on in here. Yeah, we have falling floors, but I'm not allowing that to happen because typically the harder routes to go, there'll be more goodies like items or fit medals. So you always want to go the more complicated route when you can. Not always though, but most of the time. Ah, we missed it. Oh, it's right here though. Okay. Yeah, see, we missed one of the experience medals. So I think it was that route that we just couldn't go though. Now, thankfully, that's not a required thing for like completion of this game. Those are optional. This isn't like Mario where you have to get 3 star coins in each level, thank goodness. But just a heads up on that. Alright, so we are getting close to our 10-minute exercise here. Alright, master fit skills to give yourself a serious advantage in battle. Don't forget to equip new fit skills as you earn them. Well, we haven't earned any new ones yet, besides the first one from yesterday. Looks like those town people escaped. Townspeople. Town people? Man, I can't talk. What a relief. If Drago were to appear in town, then, well, we can't let that happen. Alright, so now we've unlocked an optional area down here. So this is our first mini game, actually. Welcome, valued customers. It's your first time here. Let's get you registered. Simply need your name. Odin, is it? Registration complete. This is a game gym where you can play a mini game while you exercise. There are many kinds of mini games. This location lets you play Robo-Wrecker. So yeah, there's all bunch of mini games throughout this game. They're fun. Some are not as fun. But by doing them, you can unlock various items. Oh, it wants us to test out how the ring works here, so that's how we do that. And then we press in to hit the robots, and then we pull out on the ring to hit the outside robots. So this is a really cool way to get you in tune with how the ring con works. I think this is a very good first mini game. It's not active in terms of you having to move around. It's all about the ring con, which I think just this is like a great tech demo, honestly, for the ring con to figure out how it works. So it's a really fun one, you know. It's a whack-a-mole style game. I don't know why it's called Robo-Wrecker, but I guess for the alliteration there. But we're gonna try to get it perfect. This one's not too bad. This game is relatively easy. I'm saying that as I, you know, mess up, of course, but alright, here we go. Now it's gonna get a little faster here. A little crazy. We got this. So you can play these mini games outside of the story mode too at any time. I think this was actually the first thing I did before I even played the story mode of this game. I think I just like went into the mini game mode. There we go. We got a perfect 10,000. Not all games 10,000 is perfect, so it's kind of a weird way to set you up there, but there we go. We got an S rank, so we're gonna get some titles for that. Even in my regular playthrough right now that I've been playing for, you know, months, I don't even have all those titles yet because it's so difficult. Some of them are just very hard. Not to say they're not fun, but some are just very difficult, so. Alright, so this is probably going to be the last stage because we're at 8 minutes here, so. I also didn't even read what the robot said because I'm just not paying attention. Alright, I was so focused on picking berries, I didn't even notice how far I was walking. I need to get home post-haste. This is Hubby. Oh, there's still people out here? Disturbance Meadow, save the villager. Alright, we're going to save this villager. And then, like I said, this is going to be it. This is going to be the end of the day. So we're not going to finish the world today. Tomorrow we'll have to fight Drago again. Alright, let's hurry, Ring. Let's save that person. I don't think she'll keep saying that as the game goes, but it's been a while since I've played that maybe she will continue to say that. I know in story mode stages, she says a lot of stuff like that. So, oh yeah, there were monsters down below. I'm pretty sure they're the exact same ones as up here, honestly, though. I don't think they're any different. And that's just basically if you fall, you go that route. But the reason I didn't want to go down there is because there was an experience medal up here, so. We want to try and level up as fast as we can. So we want to do anything that can earn us experience points. Because the stronger we get, the easier things become. And not like easy like, oh, I don't want to, you know, work out and get in shape, but I just mean like tedious of stuff. Like I want to be able to get through battles with like 2 attacks that hit all these enemies instead of having to, you know, use 4. You know, because I want to show you guys more of the game. Alright, we haven't done squats yet, so. Or did we? I don't know, we're going to do them anyway. I don't think I've actually done these yet. No, I think when I did random, we didn't get them, right? So. We definitely did need a chest. I know that. But unfortunately, we can't one-shot these guys even just with our single attack, single target attacks either. So, let's go overhead press. I think by the end of this world, we'll get an ability that's really going to help us out. But that also might be the next world. I might be getting ahead of myself. I forgot how, like, kind of slow the start of this game is. No, we're doing fine, Ring. The game's not gonna do us in already. It's like the second world. We don't have access to anything to heal us or anything yet. Come on, we'll be fine. Actually, enemies will drop hearts, and there will also be hearts on the field as well. So it's not that there's not healing in this game. Oh, there was an experience medal over there. I wonder if you could have got it from that other route. Or if I just missed it. I don't know. I saw it there, though. There we go. There's some health, though. Oh, maybe that... Oh, you know what? That's it there. Okay, so I saw it ahead of time. We just couldn't get it yet. Actually, I think the game is going to tease us again. I think we're coming up on another, like, oh, you can't do this yet. But again, a lot of stages are recycled, so we will see some of the stuff that we can't do yet eventually. So, I was gonna say there's gotta be one more encounter here, right? Oh yeah, we gotta fight this villager. Now there's a monster behind him. What if though? All right, so we got a green scuttlebell. All right, we'll hit him with a Nita chest. We haven't done this once so far. So this enemy has a unique mechanic to them. So this is kind of... I know I was saying, like, a lot of the enemies just hit. I mean, this guy basically does. But he does have a unique mechanic to him. And we'll definitely see it, so... It's not anything crazy, but it's something. It's something different. We got this. We got this. Man, I'm feeling a lot better about doing this today. Alright, so he raised his arms. So that's the mechanic of these guys, is they raise their arms. They have like a two-turn attack. So this is basically them charging up. So they hurt a lot. But it takes them 2 turns to attack. Like I'm just saying, I wish there was more of that in this game. We're only on day 2. I'm complaining about RPG stuff in this game, but we'll be good. This guy's gonna take 4 ring attacks, isn't he? Oh, for sure. We only have him half done. Okay. We'll hit him with a full set of squats because we haven't actually done that yet. We've only done squats once, and there's only like 3 of them, so. So we're gonna actually do this here. I was hoping these videos wouldn't be crazy long each day, but it's looking like they might be half-hour affairs, depending on how much I edit out here. This is thankfully the very last fight, so we will be wrapping it up pretty soon here. But like these are like the full. This is my full workout. You know what I mean? Like you guys get to see everything I'm doing. So I don't want to have to edit that into 2 parts. I feel like that'd be kind of lame, honestly. Let's end it with front press. Even though it's only one of them, you know. I know we've been using this attack kind of a lot. We're going to be seeing this a lot because it's our only multi-hit attack, so. And Ring's going to be encouraging us the whole time. There we go. Yeah, I will drink some water after this. We're winding down here, so. Also, I haven't mentioned that your stat ups are called gains, which is pretty funny. They really lean into the fitness. I mean, that's the whole point, right? It is really funny. Alright, we got a new attack, Standing Twist, which is very good. Another multi-hit attack that we'll be using a lot. A whole lot. Alright, and we're done the stage, so we'll do our victory pose, and we will check in on our pulse here. See how we're doing. See if I'm not too exhausted. Check our pulse after every single workout here. Cause why not? We gotta see how the old heart's doing, right? I think that was a pretty good workout, though. I feel a lot better about this one. Actually, my pulse, it's crazy. My pulse actually was actually higher than it was. I didn't mean to. That's something that happens all the time. Accidentally saving pictures and and videos. It's so easy to accidentally hit the button for that when you're doing that. So prepare to see that happen a lot. Just as a heads up. That wasn't like, oh man, I wanted to take that video of my heart rate. You'll see that a lot. Alright, and we finished up the stage. Really helped me out there. Monsters always seem to show up when you least expect them. There was a time you'd never find monsters around here. Geez, look what time it is. Sorry to be off, but I told my wife it'd only be 5 minutes. 3 hours ago! Man, what was he doing? Well, the monsters, I guess, got in the way. That was a close one, but I'm glad we made it out safely. This is important, so I need you to listen, Odin. A real Drago. Real him isn't the kind of guy to send monsters to make other people miserable. I first met Drago, he was very insecure about his body. Called himself weak, scrawny, so I helped him train. Seems very out of character for him to use that power he worked so hard for to do something like this. That's why we must hurry. We have to hurry. We can still save him from the dark influences control. Look, we're only 2 worlds in and we're already like learning all a bunch about our villain. Just like that. And see, look, after 10 minutes the game's like, hey, you should probably take a break. So this is when we're gonna finish up each day. Hopefully with that screen. So that was a good day's work on Ring Fit Adventure. Let's go over the exercise. So this is a little more what I'm going to be aiming for each video here. Might not seem like a crazy amount, but I think it's perfect. You know, for the format that I'm going with right now. So it's up to me to do the the other parts of life to make sure I'm staying fit. All right, you got this. Just a bit about that time exercise I shown before. Actually calculate, yeah, it calculates the time you're moving, not the time in game. So that's why you always want to try to get to that 10 minutes. So I don't know if you noticed, but we're a little over 10 minutes, right? So it's a time with effort, a summary of just how hard you've been working. All right, we're gonna do the stretch, but again, I'm gonna off-screen this. So, all right, and there's day 2 under the books right there. And let's get our tips for the day. How much exercise is right for me? Exercise within the range of your ability. Today's theme: I'm worried that I'll get too muscular. It won't happen accidentally. You want to tone up your body, but you're not interested in a bodybuilder physique. Does that describe you? If so, you can rest easy. Standard weight training with a light load won't result in bulging muscles easily. Bodybuilders' bodies are the result of very hard training, combined with careful management by professionals over a long period of time. So don't worry, I'm not going to get uber jacked from doing this. But, you know, I'll get a little in shape, which is the plan. Alright, that's it for today's cooldown. That's it for day 2. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching this fun experiment of Let's Play Ring Fit Adventure. I will be back tomorrow, I think. Again, I'm not really sure how the upload schedule is going for this one, but I'll be back with day 3 coming soon. So thank you so much. I've been OdinSpack, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.